Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to another part of your state-wise folk dances in India. So let's continue. I think we have completed till Chow, so we will be moving on to your Brit dance. So, if I just talk about Brit dance, we call it as Brit or Vrit. Okay, it is one of the most prominent dances of West Bengal. Is usually performed to thank the local deity after recovering from a contagious disease, usually called smallpox. So you people would have heard in your regions that किसी को भी अगर जैसे कुछ छोटे छोटे दाने हो जाते हैं तो बोलते हैं कि उसके अंदर माता आ गई है. सो इट इज़ जस्ट टू वर्शिप द डाइटी. डाइटी मीन्स गॉड. कि जो स्मॉल पॉक्स है या फिर जो छोटे छोटे दाने हैं उनसे जो पर्सन है वो रिकवर हो गया है. राइट. सो देयर Brit dance is done then, and it is most prominent dance of West Bengal. Next is your Dhalkai. So Dhalkai is popular in parts of Odisha, and it is performed by young women who are later joined by men playing drums and others. So men actually play drums here and other instruments. So the men address women as their girlfriends throughout the play. So it is little interesting to know this, that your men address their women as the girlfriends throughout the play. Okay, so next is your Gotipua. Gotipua is basically your dance of Odisha. So it is unique dance since the performers are dressed as women. Okay, so the dance form is taken seriously by the boys. So boys wearing the dresses of women so much so that they don't cut their hair just to look like women. Okay, women. So just to look like women, they do not cut their hairs. Okay, so this is Gotipua. Next is your Bardo Cham. So performed by your Sherduk Pens, and it's a small community in your West Kameng district of Arunachal Pradesh. So Sherduk Pen tribe believed that every month of an evil force appear to the good qualities of humans. Thus, to ward off those evil forces, they wear masks representing different animals and dance together. Okay, so this is a tribe which believes, in wearing masks which represents animals. Okay, and they dance together. Next is very famous. It's your Bihu dance, and celebrated by the people of Assam, and it's celebrated at the beginning of the harvest season, and it goes nearly of your 30 days. Okay, it goes on for your 30 days. Next is your Hojagiri, performed by your state Tripura. Women and young girls, they both balance bottle and earthen lamps on their head and move their lower body so as to make sure that the bottles or lamps do not fall. Okay, so men are also involved in the act by singing and playing musical instruments. So you people would have seen women and girls just balancing with so many things. They keep some dishes, but here what they're doing, they're keeping bottles and earthen lamps. Okay. Next is your Nongkram dance, and it is performed in Jaintia Hills of your Meghalaya. So it is colorful event, and this dance form is way of paying respect to the local deity. Okay. So next is your Bhagarumba. Bhagarumba is performed by your Bodo tribe in Assam and is usually performed by the women. The dance is accompanied by musical instruments like drums and flutes, and it has a rich history and is believed to be inspired by nature. Next is your Bhortal dance. It's a folk dance of Assam again. Your performance wield cymbals. Cymbals you would have seen women playing while while there is a kirtan or something. Okay. Next is cymbals and dance in groups with each other consisting of 6 or 7 dancers. Okay, so they come up with unique beat known as Hyanom. Okay, and engage in rapid feet movements. I will be just making you aware of this in the description box, so please, I think it is mistyped, so I will just make it aware in the description below. Jhumar, you people know, it's there in Assam, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha. It's Jhumur basically. One is Jhumar and another is Jhumur. Jhumur and Jhumar are different. Please take care. It is performed by young girls, while men take care of the musical part. So basically, in all the dances you have been, coming across, generally women's dance and men basically play up the musical part. Next is the dancers place their arms around their waist of the adjacent dancer and sway to and fro in a synchronized manner. So I hope you can just imagine it. Okay, next is your Shiroho dance. So Shiroho dance is basically performed by your Indian state of Mizoram. While the men move horizontally and vertically held bamboo staves, women dance in between them so as to avoid their legs getting caught in between the staves. Okay, so your beats are formulated when the bamboo staves are moved at rapid pace. Okay, so this dance revolves around your bamboo staves, your men moving horizontally and vertically, and the women's are dancing in between. Okay, next is your Changlo. Changlo is performed by Chang tribe of Nagaland, and it is traditionally performed to celebrate the victory over the enemies on a battlefield. And dancers, they dancers don costumes worn by warriors and display war tactics in the form of dance. Next is your Poikal Kidurai Attam. So it is basically Poikal Kidurai means your horse with fake legs. So the dancers are made to look like they are riding a horse with just two legs. So it is one of the most popular folk dances of Tamil Nadu. Next is Thayyam. Thayyam is performed in the Malabar region of Kerala, and it is age-old dance, means ये सदियों से चला आ रहा है, performed to praise the goddess Kali, and hence it is known as Kali Attam. Right? Mohini Attam, Kali Attam. So you must be remembering this. So the dancers paint their faces with vibrant colors which add overall effect. Next is Pampu Attam. So it is performed in Tamil Nadu, and it is performed by worshipping snakes and snakes, as snakes are considered to be divine in this part of the country. So young girls wear clothes that resemble the skin of the snakes and go about moving like snakes. So it is more like snake dance. Okay, next is your Padayini. Padayini is performed in the central part of Kerala, and it is not only popular but it's also pleasing to the eyes, as colors form an important aspect of the dance. Okay, so the dancers wear massive masks. Okay, dancers wear massive masks which often represent deities. Next is your Kummi. Kummi is basically a popular folk dance of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Here, this dance originated when there was no musical instrument, just involves women singing and clapping. So people would have heard, even if you have just visited any or witnessed any of the kirtans. So people usually do the things while clapping and just singing. Okay. So next is your Kolanallu. So it is performed in the state of Andhra Pradesh and popularly known as stick dance. Okay, so here it involves group of dancers forming two circles. Inner circle receives a strike on the sticks. The dancers forming the outer circles deliver the strike. Okay, receives a strike on the sticks, and the dancers which are there in the outer circle are actually giving or delivering the strike. Next is your Parai Attam. So these Attam things are basically in your Kerala and Tamil Nadu. They are very prominent there. So here we are talking about Tamil Nadu. So men here, they folk play a percussion instrument called Parai, and they dance to the rhythm they come up with. Okay, so traditionally these dances were performed for various reasons, and it is one of the oldest forms of India. Okay, oldest dance forms of India. Then it's Karagattam. So it is also a folk dance of Tamil Nadu. So yes, I am giving you a homework. Please comment down below what is the difference between a classical dance and a folk dance. Okay, I'll give you a hint that your classical dances are basically more professional. You need a training to master these. Folk dances are not that. Anybody can perform it, right, anywhere. So it's a homework for you. Research it and do comment below. So here Karagattam performed while worshipping the goddesses of rain. ठीक है, बारिश की जो हमारे पास देवी हैं उनको पूजा जाता है, and dancers balance huge pots on their heads and dances to the tune of musicians. Next is your Mailattam. Again Attam, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Okay, then it is similar to Mayur Nritya of Uttar Pradesh. Young girls are dressed to look like peacocks and perform the beats of the musicians and often imitate the moves of peacock. Okay, so a question can be asked, which dance is similar to Mayur Nritya? There will be 4 options and you have to choose one out of them, and it can be Mailattam. Okay, or Mailattam. Next is your Dolu Kunitha. Dolu Kunitha it is performed in the state of Karnataka, is very popular drum dance. Large drums are hung over the necks of men, and the songs used in this dance usually have religious and battle fever. Okay, battle fervor. So basically like कोई जंग है या कोई कुछ रिलीजियस है, तो इन सब चीज़ों के अराउंड ये जो डांस है ये होता है. नेक्स्ट इज़ योर गोधे मोंदनी. सो गोधे मोंदनी इज़ बेसिकली परफॉर्म्ड इन द स्टेट ऑफ गोवा एंड adjoining areas. It is also known as a warrior dance, as the performers or the people are dressed as warriors, or they wield swords, means they carry swords. Okay, they carry swords. So the dance portrays a war, since the village in which the dance was originated was once captured by a king. So it has a history that it was captured by a king. So that's why they are actually dressing as a warrior, and they're wielding swords. Okay, they're carrying swords. Next is your lava dance. So it is performed in one of the islands of your Lakshadweep, and it is performed by the men inhabiting the island. It is based on folk songs and rhythmic movements. Next is your Fugdi. Fugdi is also a Goa dance, and it is performed in the Konkan region, performed by women. The dance form is given live during Hindu festivals. Okay, the dance form is given live during Hindu festivals, and the dancers make different formations like circles, rows, and go about singing and dancing. So it is more about a circular dance, so just moving into the rows and dancing, going, singing and dancing. Okay, and it begins slowly and gains pace gradually. Okay, next is your Viragaze. Viragaze is one of the prominent dances of Karnataka, performed during your Dasera celebrations. Okay, in Mysore, and it is performed only by men. Please mark it. It is performed only by men, and it is intense and involves energy sapping movements. Okay, so it is a very highly intensive dance performance, and it is only done by men. Next is your dandiya. So dandiya is basically your very popular dance form in the states of Gujarat and Rajasthan, and it requires the dancers which wield sticks and wear colorful costumes. Sticks are here your dandiya only. So it is much like Sela dance. Sticks are used here and for rhythmic purpose. Sticks are basically for your rhythmic purpose. Next is your Garba. So Garba is a dance form which is originated in the state of Gujarat. It is traditionally performed during the 9 days Hindu festival Navratri, performed around a lamp, and often the lamp is replaced with a picture of statue of your goddesses Shakti. Okay. Next is your Koli, performed in Maharashtra, and it is performed by fishermen. Okay, it involves elements of fishing and sea. Both men and women are involved in this interesting dance, which is a treat to watch. Okay, means it's very fascinating to watch this dance. Next is your Tippani dance, performed during your weddings and festivals in Surashtra region of Maharashtra, and this dance is performed only by women. Okay, Tippani dance is performed only by women, and your this above dance, your Viraga's dance is only performed by men. Next is your Padhar dance. Okay, so basically in Tippani dance, your Shehnai and percussions like Manjira, Tabla, Dhol are used to create music. Padhar dance is performed in Gujarat and performed by fishermen who spend their lives along the banks of Nal Sarovar. Padhar dance, it involves an act of fishing and rowing of boats. Okay, so Gujarati people. Okay, so they're just having Garba, Dandiya, Padhar dance, also your uh, Garba dance. Okay, and if I talk about fishermen से related जो dances है, they're Koli and Padhar. Koli is there in Maharashtra, and Padhar dance is it? Is it? Yes, it is in Gujarat. Okay. Next is our states which have different dance forms. There are some tricks written here. I will be discussing it. Okay, but rather I would be preferring you to learn this, because you have to write it and learn it. Ultimately, learning is more important than getting just saying the same. Okay, so this is going to be the part. Let's cover it up. starting from Andhra Pradesh. You people have seen till now that we are actually taking up Andhra Pradesh first and then moving with your Arunachal, right? I mean Assam. Let's start with this. So I will be just taking up the names, or what can I do is I'll be just telling up the tricks, because just saying the names, it is going to be a little time consuming also. I need to just be in the time frame. So Andhra Pradesh, we have got a trick to remember. Veera and Kola wear the burqa in आंध्र के बुमालू ट्राइब के बिट्टू और वीर ने नृत्य एकेडमी के बुर्रा कथा डांस कंपटीशन में पार्ट लिया. सो दिस इज़ द ट्रिक वेयर इन कौन कौन से आपके डांस फॉर्म्स आएंगे. वन इज़ योर वीरा. वीरा से आपको वीर नृत्यम याद आएगा. कोला, कोला से आपको बेसिकली कोला अट्टम याद आएगा. बुरका से आपको बुर्रा कथा याद आएगी. और उसके बाद में आंध्र प्रदेश में होते हैं. तो ये आपकी नंबर 1 ट्रिक हो गई है. ओके. नंबर 2 ट्रिक में आप क्या याद कर सकते हो. आंध्रा की बुमालू ट्राइब. ओके. बुमालू से आपको बुट्टा बुमालू याद आएगा. बिट्टू और वीर. सो बिट्टू यू नो, यस, बिट्टू इज दिस ओनली, बुट्टा बुमालू. वीर इज वीरनट्टम. ने नृत्य एकेडमी के बुर्रा कथा, सो दिस इज बुर्रा कथा डांस कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट किया और पार्ट लिया. तो आप इन ये जो 4 प्रोमिनेंट हैं इनको आप याद करोगे ही करोगे. ऑब्वियसली द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज द कुचिपुड़ी. कुचिपुड़ी, प्लीज़ रिमेंबर दिस एंड रेस्ट प्लीज़ गो थ्रू. नेक्स्ट इज़ योर असम. सो असम के लिए यहाँ पर जो ट्रिक है वो आपको, बिहू तो बहुत फेमस है, आपको पता ही होना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट इज, देखिए ट्रिक, बिहू, बागू, अंकिया एंड धनी वर्क एट झूम फार्म ड्यूरिंग भोर. भोर इज मॉर्निंग. ओके. या फिर आपको पता ही है कि असम इज फेमस फॉर बिहू डांस एंड टी बैग्स. देखिए अब इससे क्या होगा. बिहू, बागू, अंकिया, धनी. बिहू डांस, बागू रुम्बा डांस. ओके. देन इज योर अंकिया. अंकिया इज फॉर योर हियर. ओके. अंकिया नट एंड धनी. ओके. धनी is basically your hold on, dhani. So it is, yes, diodhani. Okay. diodhani work at झुमूरा. हमने ऊपर बात करी थी झुमूरा की. ड्यूरिंग भोर. भोर डांस इज ऑल्सो वेरी पॉपुलर हियर. भोरताल. तो आपने इसमें से क्या क्या याद रख लिए. बिहू, दियोदानी, भोरतल, अंकिया नट, झुमूरा. ओके. बिहू, बागू, अंकिया एंड धनी वर्क एट झूम फार्म ड्यूरिंग भोर, यानी कि मॉर्निंग में ये सब बंदे यहाँ पर काम करते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज बिहार. बिहार की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो झुमरी व्हेन रिटर्न फ्रॉम विदेश शी वॉज हेजिटेटिंग टू डांस विद जतिन. तो आप झुमरी देखेंगे. झुमरी इज अ डांस. ओके. जटा जटिन, you must remember this, important. नेक्स्ट इज योर ओके, जतिन हो गया. उसके बाद में आपका जैसे विदेश है यहाँ पे, तो ये यहाँ पे विदेशिया है. ओके. विदेश, विदेशिया. सो नेक्स्ट आप इसको याद रख सकते हैं इस तरह से. इसमें हमने 3 फॉर्म्स कवर कर ली, जटा जटिन, झुमरी एंड योर विदेशिया. उसके बाद में गुजरात है. गुजरात के भवाई में टप्पू नवरात्रि में गरबा और डांडिया रास खेलता है. देखिए टप्पू गुजराती. इफ़ यू पीपल वॉच तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा और चश्मा. ओके. सो बेसिकली टप्पू इज़ अ कैरेक्टर इन दिस, हम सब जानते हैं. तो गुजरात के भवाई में टप्पू नवरात्रि में गरबा और डांडिया रास खेलता है. तो देखिए गरबा तो हमें पता चल गया इंपॉर्टेंट है. डांडिया रास पता चल गया यहाँ से. फिर उसके बाद में टप्पू से हमें याद रखना टिप्पड़ी, जूरियन एंड भवाई से हमें भवाई डांस. तो गुजरात के सारे कवर हो गए. नेक्स्ट अगर मैं हरियाणा की बात करूँ तो हरियाणा के फाग महोत्सव में गोगा ने धपली बजाकर झूमर और खोरिया पर लंगूर के साथ गंगोर धमाल किया. सो इट्स अ लिटिल फनी ट्रिक, बट येस आप लोग इसे ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं कि हरियाणा के फाग महोत्सव. फाग, पहली बात तो ये हरियाणा हमें स्टेट याद हो गई कहाँ का है. देन फाग इज हियर. महोत्सव में गुग्गा. ओके. गुग्गा डांस इज हियर. ने धपली, दाफ बजाकर झूमर. ओके. और खोरिया, खोर पर लंगूर यानी कि लूर के साथ घंघोर गगोर, धमाल किया, धमाल किया। तो ये हरियाणा के भी सारे कवर हो गए। हरियाणा के फाग महोत्सव में गूगा ने धफली बजाकर झूमर और खोरिया पर लंगूर के साथ घंघोर धमाल किया। ओके, सो प्लीज रिमेंबर झूमर, फाग, धाव, धमाल, लूर, गूगा, खोर, गगोर। नेक्स्ट इज योर हिमाचल प्रदेश। हिमाचल के महासू में धमन ने झोला झोली के साथ चप्पल और चारही से दंगा और नाती की। देखिए अब महासू, यस, नाती यू गेट इट हियर, दामन यू गेट इट हियर, देन इज चप्पल, चपेली, छपेली, राइट, देन इज योर चराही। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज योर दंगा से दांगी, उसके बाद में झोला झोली इज झोरा झोली, झोरा झली। ओके, तो इससे हिमाचल प्रदेश के सारे हमें याद हो जाते हैं। नेक्स्ट इज़ योर जम्मू एंड कश्मीर। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में आप लोग देखेंगे जम्मू के रौफ लाला ने हिक्कत को कहा, चल कुड़िए नी नच मेरे नाल, तेरा मेरा मिलना डबल धमाल। सो यू कैन जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस बाय दिस ट्रिक। ये ट्रिक अच्छी है। देखिए जम्मू के अंदर रौफ लाला, ओके, रौफ ने हिक्कत को कहा, चल कुड़िए नी ओके, चल मेरे नी नच मेरे नाल। तो कूद डांडी नाच खेल रहे हैं एक्चुअल में वो। धमाल इज़ धमाली, एंड ये मंजस जो है आप इसे याद कर सकते हो। ओके, तो इसमें आप कौन कौन से याद रखोगे? हिक्कत, नाड़ वाला जो है ना, कुड़ी वाला जो है, चल कुड़िए, तो चल कुड़िए आप यहाँ ये वाला याद करेंगे, कूद डंडी नाच। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज योर कर्नाटका। कर्नाटका को आप किस तरह से याद रखेंगे? कर्नाटका में कड़गा, यक्षा, सुग्गी और सुनीता ने एक लंबी ग्रुप परफॉर्मेंस के लिए टीम हुटारी या उतारी ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं। यहाँ पे देखिए आप लोग आपका जो है यक्षागन, यक्षा, हुटारी, सुग्गी, सुनीता is kunitha here, karga is only here, and लंबी ग्रुप परफॉर्मेंस लंबी is here। केरला की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो केरला डांस एकेडमी की कथा और काली ने कल अति उत्तम डांस पेश किया। ओके, तो यहाँ पे देखिए केरला डांस एकेडमी की कथा, कथकली, ओटम थुलल, एंड देन मोहिनी अट्टम, ये तो आपको वैसे ही याद हो जाना चाहिए, एंड कई कोटी कली। ओके, दिस कली, कथकली, कई कोटी कली, ओट्टम थुलल एंड मोहिनी अट्टम तो आपको वैसे ही याद होना चाहिए। नेक्स्ट इज योर महाराष्ट्र। महाराष्ट्र के लावनी कोहली ने दही खाया और लेजीनेस करते हुए नाटक और गफा डांस किया। तो देखिए लावणी, ओके, देन इज योर नाटक इज नकाटा, कोली, एंड देन लेजीनेस की स्पेलिंग हमने डिफरेंट इसलिए लिखी है लेजीम से, गफा यू हैव सीन इट हियर, एंड देन दही खाया इट्स दही काला, द सावतार, एंड देन नेक्स्ट इज योर बोहाड़ा। मूविंग ऑन फर्दर इज उड़ीसा। उड़ीसा में आप याद रखेंगे छऊ, सावरी और मुनरी को पक्का उड़ीसा घुमा रहा होगा। जो छऊ है वो सावरी और मुनरी को पक्का उड़ीसा घुमा रहा होगा। सो उड़ीसी इट्स क्लासिकल डांस, सावरी then is घुमारा, पक्का is penka, munari and chau। Covered? Good. Next is West Bengal, Punjab, राजस्थान, तमिलनाडु, उत्तर प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड, गोवा, मध्य प्रदेश, छत्तीसगढ़, झारखंड, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, मणिपुर, मेघालय, मिजोरम, नागालैंड, त्रिपुरा, सिक्किम, लक्षद्वीप। We will be covering this in your another part, which will be your part 3. So please stay tuned, and I hope I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.